I'm going to be changing the oil on my 2019 Ram 1500. My name is Abe. I'm going to go over the oil I'm using, how much I'm using, and all that good stuff, so stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is open up the hood. And then locate the oil fill cap, which is right here. Then you're going to want to crack that open so that way you can relieve the pressure once you open up the drain plug. Here's what I'm using. I've got 7 quarts of Pennzoil 5W20, as stated in the owner's manual here. It's one of the types of oils they recommend. I've got a Wix oil filter here, a gallon Ziploc bag, a 1/2-inch wrench, and a 1/2-inch socket wrench. You can use either one of them. I'm not saying you have to use both. But we're gonna go ahead and start draining the oil. Alright, so now that we're under the truck, you might be wondering, hey, why didn't you lift the truck? Well, my garage isn't tall enough, so we're just gonna work with it. So we're just gonna go ahead and locate the oil pan, which is right here. Locate the oil drain plug, which is right here. Take our 1/2-inch wrench and break it loose. If I forgot to mention, you will need some way to catch the oil. So let's get to it. Just gonna break it loose. Also, when you go to drain this, you will get a mess because the oil will drain from here onto this lower bar here and create a kind of a mess. So hopefully you have a good way to catch the oil. So we're gonna go ahead and twist it off. 3, 2, go!
Oh, good.
I got me a little bit. So now while that's draining, we're gonna take the drain plug bolt, clean it off, really nice. Clean it off real good. Wipe it off. There you go, nice and clean, ready to be installed. Alright, so now that the oil is pretty much drained, it's kind of just coming down as a trickle now. I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe it off. Gotta get the area clean. And then I'm gonna go ahead and install the drain plug. Now I'm just gonna clean up this whole area, this lower bar here. I'm gonna come back through with some brake parts cleaner and clean up this grease. Alright, so I got this towel soaked in some brake parts cleaner. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean all this excess oil off of here. Alright, so now that it's nice and clean, go ahead and tighten down the drain plug. Now this doesn't need to be too tight. You don't want to over tighten it. Nice and snug's pretty good. Alright, that should be good. Now on to the oil filter. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys where the oil filter is. The drain plug is right here. And if you move all the way back here, the filter is right here. That's the filter right there. It's kind of hard to see. Okay, so this is what you're going to need a Ziploc bag for. After you initially break the filter loose, you're going to want to take the bag and wrap it around the filter. And then unscrew the filter all the way loose, so hopefully it'll catch a bunch of the oil. Okay, so now that I've broken it loose, I'm gonna get the Ziploc bag, put it on the filter, and around.
start to turn it loose. I got some rags under me just in case I do lose some oil. But here we go. Oh, got some on me still. Well, this isn't working out well, I hope. Well, maybe I'll get better at this with more practice. Okay, come on. Let's go. Okay, so by no means a perfect execution, but we did save some oil from getting on the ground.
Okay, so I got the old oil filter out. You can see the seal came out with it, so that's a good thing. It's not stuck on the truck. We're gonna take our new filter, take some oil, dab our finger a little bit, and coat the seal around the top. And I'm actually gonna fill it up just a little bit to kind of prevent a dry start. Just a little bit. Now I'm gonna go take this and put it back in the truck.
Alright, so now I'm going to install the filter. Let's not fill it. Now, I like to tighten it to where it's snug, and then I will do another 8 1/4 turn. That's pretty snug. Now another. There we go. That should be pretty snug. More than enough. You don't need to over tighten it.
Okay, so now that we got the oil drained, we got the plug back on and the new filter on, it's time to fill out. Okay, so now I've got the oil filled in my truck. But hey, make sure you guys go check out my other videos. I'll leave a link up in the corner here. And if you guys want to watch more content on my 2019 Ram 1500, make sure to subscribe. Also, if you guys found any part of this video useful, please give it a like. I would really appreciate it. And I'll love you forever. And now I'm going to start my truck up, check the oil level, make sure I'm good to go.